What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I am bringing you guys an update on my minis project pan. Yeah, I do these updates once a month where I'm going through showing you guys how far I've gotten in my mini items in my collection, and then towards the end I'm also going to show you guys some items from my video. What was the name? Items I'm randomly panning or something like that. I'll have it coming across the screen in the iCards right now, but I've also finished up some of those items, so I want to show you guys those. If you're ever interested in seeing like empties from me, I do those on my Instagram. I put them in my stories, and I have like the saved stories or whatever those are called. So that's where all my empties are. Honestly, I have enough stuff in my room. I don't have a place to save empties, so I don't save those. And then the only other thing I wanted to say before we get started is my eye look and the rest of my face. I didn't record this look. I'm once again not feeling well. And honestly, I didn't expect to even feel up to actually recording today, but I'm feeling decent right now, so I did want to record. I will touch on a couple of items that I do have on my face just to let you guys know, and I will be doing videos showing these items later on. So on my eyes, I have all of my Silhouette boutique singles that I purchased. There's all these big round ones in this Z palette. This is the first time I've used them. So far, I think they're nicely pigmented. They're blendable and stuff. I have a lot to test out still when it comes to these, so I can't really give you guys a full review on them. I'm wearing, for the first time and probably the only time I'll ever be tricked into this, I'm wearing a cream like bronzer. This is a Denessa Myricks bronzer in Deep. I thought this was a powder product because the name said powder in it, but apparently it's powder, like it's a cream to powder formula. So I already purchased it, and I don't think you can actually return to Beautylish, so that's why I just went ahead and went for it. What else? Oh, on my eyes, I'm using a new mascara. This was a mascara that was actually sent to me by Kat Von D, an influencer, and this is her mascara in Trooper Black. It's supposed to be a volumizing mascara. That's the name of it, right? It's Go Big or Go Home Volumizing Mascara Volumator. I don't know. So I've used this a couple of times, and this mascara definitely lengthens my lashes, and depending on how you coat and how many coats, you can get it to be voluminous. Today it ended up being a lot more lengthening, just the way that I was coating my lashes. But I do like this mascara as many times as I've tried it, regardless of whether it comes out super clumpy and voluminous or whether it comes out really lengthening. I enjoy this mascara. So yeah, I know a lot of people aren't on the Kat Von D train right now, but I think that's a really good mascara, and I'm happy they sent it to me because I wouldn't have purchased it otherwise, just because I don't like to purchase high-end mascaras. I think that's all really important stuff on my face. I will be oh no, there's one other thing. I'm wearing a new lipstick. I know I'm not supposed to be purchasing lipsticks, blah, blah, blah. This is from Conjure Cosmetics. I did a lip swatching of the 3 lipsticks that I got from them on my Instagram. And this one is Can You See Me? And it's a beautiful, beautiful, like peachy nude. For this lipstick, they recommended, I want to say, their satin formula. I want to say, if not, I will put it on the screen. And I used a watermelon scent. So I'll get more into these lipsticks and like this brand in my haul, which will be coming up towards the beginning of May. But I did just want to let you guys know the new items that are on my face. So let's get into this project pan update. Okay, so if you guys have been following my channel somewhat, you know that I reorganized my makeup, and I put all of my mini products in the top drawer of the like little nightstand that I actually film right in front of. That has helped me a lot, not only to keep track of these items, but to also remember to use them. Before I had them over here on the side of me, and I mean, yes, it's right next to me, but this is like right in front of me. It's, you know what I mean? It's really hard to avoid or forget what is in these drawers. So I'm gonna start off with the eyeshadow palettes like I always do, and then we will go backwards from there. So as for the eyeshadow palettes, I have used these. Typically I was using these when I was testing out new cream eyeshadows that I got in the month of May, I think. I don't know when I got those. But I have been using them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to ever hit pan in these babies. I did put a lot of eyeshadow products in project pans this year, so yeah, both of my Viseart palettes, like I said, I did reach into them, but I'm not hitting pan, and I honestly don't think I'm close to hitting pan on those either. Next, for powder products, I have my two highlighters, and these I'm trying my hardest. Okay, so I do have these on as I do every day, and this is the one in Peach Glow. As you can see, I've definitely worn down the pattern in the middle. That's predominantly where my brush reaches, and I'm not sure. So if I've hit pan, it's not an obvious pan. I do see like some like ridges, so I'm assuming I'm getting to the part where you can see like the plastic that's like that actually built the ridges in this pan. So I'm hoping I'm close to at least hitting pan in this one. And then my other one, which is the Shimmer Brick in Bronze, it doesn't really show anywhere at all, like at all. For both of these highlighters, I wear them in conjunction. So I take my brush, I go back and forth. I take my brush and I go back and forth between both products. Like I said, it is what's on my face today. And yeah, you can definitely see more wear in the Pink Glow one, but I've been using them both interchangeably, or not interchangeably, in conjunction. So they both should have gotten the same amount of wear. Although I've heard that the Shimmer Bricks are really hard to pan. So yay. Okay, I think, unless I botched everything. Oh no, so I had foundations in this project pan. Okay. So the foundations that I had left, I didn't have very many foundations left. I know I had this Wet n Wild cushion foundation, and this is in the shade, or this is not even a cushion foundation, this is a cushion contour, and this is in the shade Cafe Au Soleil. I finished this. It was pretty easy. I think the actual cushion was already drying out, so it was relatively easy to get through that product. I think all the other foundations in there I have already talked about. And then we have this one. This is the thorn in my backside. So this is the Dior sample that I had in 7In. So originally I thought I had finished this, and as stupid as that might sound, I for real thought I finished this. I wasn't able to get any product out of it when I was using it, and even though there was like, clearly there's product on the sides, I just assumed that the product had dried up or it was just a really thin layer. Well, when it was laying in my containers waiting to be shown on this video, a lot of the product had like come together, and so I clearly had products left. So I've been going back and actually trying to pan this up. I will definitely have this done by the next update. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It'll probably only take me about 2 or 3 more uses. Because I've been sick, I haven't been wearing foundation every day or makeup every day, nor do I ever. So yeah. Okay, next in this actual product, in this actual project, I have lip products. I have a lot of lip products. Just like I've done before, I will have my little sheet showing you guys the progress that I've made on each lip product, but we're just going to kind of fly through these. I'll tell you if I used them, if I didn't, etc, etc. So first one I'm going to talk about is the Sephora lipstick in R49. Like I said, I'm saving this for December, so no, I have not touched this. I haven't touched it. Next is this lip gloss from Lorac in Goddess. I have used this predominantly. I've been using this as a topper over lipsticks because I have been keeping it in this drawer. I may venture out to actually putting it in my book bag this month to see if I can get more use out of it, but I was loving the fact that I had all of my items together. I hadn't lost anything this month, so that's why I didn't put it in my book bag. Next, I have my Stila liquid lipstick. Now, I actually did reach for one of these. I reached for Patina, and I believe I even reached for Sheer Morello. I know I did not reach for Fiery. So I reached for, come on, focus. I reached for the one on the top, which is the light pinky nude, and then I reached for the more burgundy one. I definitely did not reach for the red. But liquid lipsticks are notoriously hard to pan, so I'm betting that I'm gonna have all of these in my project pan still until the end of the year. Next, I have my 3ABH liquid lipsticks. As you guys know, I am notorious in this project pan for losing them and then finding them later on. I finally have all three. I used all three this month, as I have been every month. I really enjoy this formula and these colors. So yeah, I've been using them. Next, we have my 4 Kat Von D mini lipsticks. The first one is in Crush. I'm happy to say I've used this at least twice this month, and that's a really, really good feat for me. Because like I said, I don't wear makeup every day. Next, I have this lipstick in Aussie, and once again, I have used this, I want to say about 2 times this month as well. Then I have this baby, which is Roxy. I want to say I've only used this once this month, but I did use it. And then lastly but not least, in this quad, I have Zero, and this is the gray. I have not used this one this month. Okay, I only have 2 more lipsticks in this project and 2 more items in this project. And the first one is Thistle. It is a like nudie purple, and I did not touch this month. And then the last mini lipstick that I have in this project is from Laura Mercier. This is in the shade Devotion, and like I said, as soon as I finished that other Bite lipstick one, I was going to crank on this, and I have. This is the lipstick that I've used the most between cream, blush, and just putting it on my lips. Next, I just want to run through really quickly a bunch of items that I have panned. So I panned all of these items separately from both of my project pans, but I love to put these updates in the end of this one. So if you're not interested, that's the end of my minis project pan. But if you are, let's just run into these really quickly because I'm almost out of memory on my memory card. I finished my Ole Henriksen Cold Plunge Pore Mask. I really did enjoy it. I thought in the moment that it cleans out your pores. I don't necessarily see a lot of minimizing. It might have just been because I didn't use it on a consistent basis. It just got to the point where I just wanted to use the product up. So that's that. I also panned 2 mascaras. So I finished my Essence Sculpting Volume Mascara. I like it, but I definitely do prefer the green one. I think that's the first one that I tried, and that's the one I prefer. Then I finished up the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I really do enjoy this mascara. Now that I know I like it, when it goes on 50% off for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I will be purchasing that mascara. I really do enjoy it. Next, I finished 3 different concealers. I finished the First Aid Beauty Bendy Avocado Concealer. I finished my Sephora Bright Future Concealer. And then I finished my Bare Minerals Bare Pro. This was actually sent to me through Influencer. I liked it. My bad, I was cut off. But yeah, I liked this Bare Pro concealer, but I just didn't like the fact that it was my skin tone. I don't typically use the same skin tone, but it did come in handy when I was using foundations or really light concealers. I was able to offset the same skin tone with a lighter concealer. The other two concealers that I panned, I love these two. The Bendy Avocado is really nice. I really enjoyed this concealer, and the Sephora Pro, I really enjoyed this one as well. I will say that the Sephora Pro, you can definitely tell when you're running out of product because the wand like basically doesn't pick up anything, nothing. And the Bendy Avocado, same thing, the wand just stops picking up product, and that's basically what happened to me. I tried to take out the stoppers for both of these, it didn't work out, so it was just one of those things. I'm done with you. Next I finished, this is in the wrong section. Next oh, did I say that? I don't know, I think this was still, yeah, I don't think I duh. I finished my Bite lipstick in rhubarb. I'm sorry, I didn't think I said that, but yeah, this is like completely done. There's no more product for me to use, so good things. Okay, sorry, I don't know. Okay, next I finished two primers. I'm really actually happy that I finished these primers. These are both my Makeup Forever Step 1 primers. This one was in the mattifying and this one was in the smoothing. These were my first, if not one of the first primers that I've ever purchased. I was not a huge fan of the mattifying primer. It reminded me of the Becca Evermatte, and it just made my skin tight. Not nearly as much as the Becca Evermatte, but it tightened my skin. I don't appreciate primers that do that. But this smoothing primer is actually really good. But if you get this, I mean, you're stuck with this product for like years, okay? So yeah, good things. And these were both actually a good bang for my buck. I actually purchased these from a third party, so I didn't actually pay the full price, and I used the whole product, so good things. Next I finished my NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil. I was not able to sharpen it anymore, and the product that is there, I can't get to it. I'm not that person that'll stick, no. So this product is done. I'm happy it's done. I was itching to get into my Urban Decay primer, and now I have, and I'm loving it so much more, so that's good. Something I actually finished today, because I'm annoyed because there's like a little bit of product there, but I couldn't get it to pump today, so fun. And this is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I actually enjoyed this primer. I enjoyed the fact that it was hydrating, and I did feel the gripping sensation on it. I'm recording this before the VIB sale starts, and I'm debating purchasing a full size of this. I do have a good amount of primers, and I'm slowly getting through them. I'm actually almost done with my Fenty primer too, which is very good things. So we will see. I think I might get it because I really do enjoy it, and I haven't purchased a primer in months. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is this. This is actually another finished product. I purchased this at the very beginning of my makeup journey, and this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation, and this is in 5C1. It's too light for me. I was actually mixing it with my really dark Fenty foundation to get a decent match. So if you're interested, you actually can see that there's product in the bottom of this. My camera's not focusing and my hands can't stop shaking, so you can't really see it. But the problem is, I'm pretty sure that product is like caked in there. This is a pretty old foundation. Like I said, I purchased this at the beginning of my makeup journey, and I actually purchased this from a third party, so who knows how long they had it. So yeah, I'm really happy to be done with this. And really right now I'm focusing on my project pan items, but I'm also just focusing on getting through a lot of products that I've had for a while, or that I just aren't perfect for me. I am going up to Michigan pretty soon, And I've been slowly kind of looking through my collection to find products that I think will work for some of my sorority sisters. Every time I try and go up there, I try to bring something for them, because I have plenty of makeup. There are things that are not going to work for me, things that'll work for me. So I have kind of decluttered some things, which is good. And I will be hopefully recording a video on that soon. I can't do it today, I'm tired. But yeah, I don't know where that tangent started and where I was going with it, but I will say that I'm really happy at the progress and the amount of things that I'm using up from my collection this year. Don't get me wrong, I'm bringing in stuff. I know that. I'm not stupid. I'm not ignorant either. You know, I know I'm bringing in stuff, but I'm also getting use out of products too, or I'm giving them to other people so that they can get more use out of it. And I think that's something that I didn't necessarily do last year. Last year I was definitely like, bring me everything, purchase everything, hoard everything. And I'm starting to like, okay, you don't reach for this, you haven't reached for a single year, give it away. So I'm very happy at the progress. I am very excited to see where I can get. I'm very excited to see how far I can get in some of these products for next month. I'm just gonna kind of go over some goals at the very end. So I would love to finish up this Laura Mercier in Devotion. Like I said, I pretty much, every time I wear makeup, I use it as both a cream blush and a lipstick. So I would love to finish this. This Kat Von D lipstick in Roxy, when it's on my lips, reminds me of my matte glam from Milani. I ran through that lipstick, so I would love to finish this one too. It's a very small actual amount of products, so I would love to get through those two. And then the only real goal and aspiration that I think I can attain for next time is I would love to hit pan in this highlighter from Bobbi Brown. This is the Pink Glow one. So these are the 3 products that I'm really aiming to like get some use out of. And we will see. We will see how far I get. I'm hoping I can get a good amount through some of these products, but that's it. I have talked a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alrighty, y'all. Peace.